Janus would do is call attention to the new page in the calendar, to the lintel over the door. But this indeterminacy has its good side. Performing art made in the good spirits of Janus focused on process rather than a finished and fixed product. Over time, performances mutate because there is no one fixed interpretation. The good artist is always looking for ways to refresh a work, to move it forward, to do it differently. Equally, an open performance asks spectators to participate in the journey of expression rather than passively watch performers travel. They should participate as critics, as judges. If Janusian art is open, it is not formless. As experience accumulates, the artist learns the particular points when expression can be changed and how. I do not imagine that practicing art openly under the sign of Janus will dissolve the power of manipulative, malign performances. Malign expression is too emotionally compelling, but art-making can push back by offering a model for freedom, one in which the claims of truth, of correctness, no longer rule, and expression becomes instead an exploration. An infamous phrase. I've never believed the famous declaration that the past is a foreign country. What would it have been like to be an African warrior, captured, enslaved, and shipped to America in the 17th century? Of course, we can't understand all the particulars of his experience, but to deny that we can relate to him as a fellow human being is absurd. In turn, we are not so special that he wouldn't be able to make sense of us. In the same vein, it's sheer arrogance to believe that Plato, Machiavelli, or Kant have nothing relevant to tell us because they lived, poor things, before modernity. In all my writing, I've tried to look for the bonds between people that stretch across time as well as space. The differences which do exist may reveal possibilities of living or of expression that have decayed or been throttled by power. The past critiques the present. This book, from which comes the story told in this book. Book 1 considers the unsettling, ambiguous, dangerous powers of performed expression. Book 2 examines where performances take place and, more specifically, the gradual separation of stages from streets. Book 3 focuses on how, at a crucial moment in history, the performer stepped forward as a distinctive person. Book 4 looks at the spectator, who, today, plays a benighted role. Book 5 explores how the gloom might be lessened somewhat by more dignified ways of performing. Book 6 imagines how performing might lift up both politics and everyday life. Me. I come at performing from a particular personal vantage point. As a performer. In my youth, I trained to become a professional musician, playing mostly classical chamber music. Then I worked as a sound artist for experimental dance groups. A hand injury and surgery that went wrong put an end to the cello, and I lost heart at making sound art. So I made a big switch, finding a niche as a writer on society, particularly on labor in cities and on the design of public spaces. In making a new life for myself, though, I didn't put the old one entirely out of mind. Twice I tried to explore the relations of art and society, sociologically, first in The Fall of Public Man in 1977, and then in The Conscience of the Eye, written 14 years later. Whatever their academic virtues, these books were not written from the vantage point of...
To keep listening to this audiobook for free, click the link in the description. It will take you to a free Audible trial where you can listen to this and many other books for free for 30 days.